Kathy's appointment with Lana, I called to get the details. She was frighteningly accurate, Kathy said. There was no doubt in her mind that she had made a connection to the other side. I didn't get through to Diane, though, she explained. She said her sister wasn't available, but that she spoke with her father-in-law. My heart sank. As much as I missed other relatives, I had closure with them. I hope they were doing well, but I didn't really have any questions to ask them. I mean, if my grandma Aggie wanted to pop in at the end and share a quick story, that would be fine. But I was dialing in for my father. Kathy began. Lana asked if I knew anyone who was in the military because she saw a man in a uniform. My cousin explained to me that her maternal grandfather was in the Army. Lana told Kathy that her grandfather wanted her to know that all was well in the great beyond and that he was at peace. Then she saw a little girl twirling like a ballerina, Kathy said. Diane and I had a music box in our room with a ballerina that spun on the lid. And then she asked if I knew anyone who liked lemons. And I told her that Grandma loved lemon meringue pie, and she said she saw an old woman holding up a lemon and giving her a thumbs up. So I told my husband about this, and he warned me not to get my hopes up. He knew I had never quite reconciled my father's death and thought therapy was probably a better option. He tucked away in his computer, and I unloaded the dishwasher. He asked, "What is it you want to hear from this medium anyway?" I want to hear that, of course, my father forgives me. I want him to tell me that he knows everyone was doing the best they could at the time. I want to hear him say, "I made mistakes too. You have nothing to feel guilty about." My husband, William, walked over to the sink, turned off the running water, and said, "You just heard it. Those words and that forgiveness needs to come from you." As much as I knew William made sense, I wasn't able to curb my intense desire, my desperate need to phone into heaven and be told that my father wasn't disappointed with me. The phone session began with Lana telling me about how she discovered her gift. Apparently, she was born with a rare congenital disorder which led to a near-death experience that somehow let her be able to communicate with the dead. It was more than a little kooky, but I had come this far, so I wasn't going to hang up the phone yet. 2.5 hours later, my face was buried in my hands, and I silently begged Lana to stop talking about herself and connect with the other side. 12 times my finger hovered over that red button to end the call. This was really weird. I mean, how was her jacked up heart valve letting her see dead people? And this just didn't make sense. But then Lana asked if I was ready to speak with my father, and it was like a reset button on my hope. "Yes," I told her, inhaling deeply, trying to suppress a smile that began in the core of my chest. "I see a ballerina twirling around." "Is that you, Jennifer? Did you take ballet lessons when you were a little girl?" So I did, in fact, take ballet lessons, but I never showed a teaspoon of talent or interest in dance. "Oh, you were so happy then, Jennifer," Lana said lightly, as if she were seeing a vision of me as a child. "You were so carefree and joyful when you were dancing." She paused dramatically. "Oh, something is coming in very strongly now." I felt every pore of my body prickle with the needles of adrenaline. "Your father is before me now." Holy shit. And he's wearing a uniform. "Was he in the military?" Very briefly, I replied. My father actually was in the U.S. Army, but only for a few days because he was not a great rule follower. After an incident in which he got the guys in his bunk high and then led them off base to a strip joint, the Army discharged him. The medium then said, "Oh yes, I see him very clearly, saluting. Was he killed in the war?" After I didn't respond, Lana said, "No, but he was very proud of his brief time in the service. He earned a medal, didn't he?" "No, there were no medals," I said. "Oh yes, no, I see now. That's a dog tag. He's wearing a dog tag under his shirt." My eyes stung with tears. Lana continued, "Did he like lemons?" I must have gasped a bit because Lana perked up and replied, "Oh, he loved his lemons, didn't he?" I never saw him eat lemons. I guess on fish or whatever. Why is this medium so focused on lemons? Why not a sure bet like pizza or ice cream? If grief has a weight, shame is heavier. Knowing that you've placed your faith in a charlatan is bad enough. Realizing she's a dumb charlatan makes it worse. "Lemon pie, lemonade," Lana proposed. "Well, everyone likes lemon pie," I said. "Oh, I see him eating fish." "Yeah, maybe that's because I just said that, you fuckwit." "And he works with his hands," Lana said with a spark. This was actually true. My father did work with his hands. Just like everyone else in the world who has hands. You know, like ditch diggers, computer programmers, musicians, doctors, everyone. Lana continued, "He wants you to know that he's safe and happy, and he's very proud of you." Okay, thank you for the reading. Immediately I called William, sobbing. "My father is truly gone, and so is my faith in humanity," he said when he answered. "You were right, the medium was a fraud. I feel so gullible for even thinking this could happen." "Why?" William asked. "You weren't at all gullible. You didn't believe her." But I wanted to so badly. I went in completely wanting to believe this woman, this awful and ridiculous woman who told me that my father liked lemon pie, and that he had hands. So I shared this with my cousin Kathy. She remained convinced that Lana was on the up and up. Her suggestion, next time we do this, I should go first. But there would be no next time for me. Kathy stayed a true believer and went on to have dozens more readings. She was at my house once and she did a phone session. Through the closed door of the spare bedroom, I heard her laughing hysterically. She and her dead sister Diane were having a great visit. They were yucking it up like old times. I felt an odd blend of pity and jealousy. Kathy was being hustled, but she was happy. She had peace. If I wanted forgiveness and redemption, I wasn't going to get it from the great beyond. I'd have to start exploring the great within. And for me, that was going to be a tougher visit. Woo!